Thank you. So what I have proved is that you can have a crisis response initiative that is part of public safety. As I stated earlier, one of the things that I worked on is a divergent program, the first crisis response, behavioral health crisis response initiative in the city of Providence, so that if someone is having a mental or behavioral health crisis, they're not being criminalized for it. We can address those needs, but more importantly, link them to services. When we talk about policing it's about community. And yes, violence, safety is a public health issue. Gun violence is a public health issue. I know firsthand. You know, I've gone to funerals of some of our children. William Parson. This was a kid who wasn't making bad choices. All he was doing is standing outside of PCTA, waiting for his dad to pick him up, and a young man who fell through the cracks because he was supposed to be transferred to another school, had a gun and shot him. And the bullet wasn't even intended for that young kid. I went to his funeral and I saw his mother sit right next to the casket and just holding herself crying, right? So the reality is that, you know, just because someone is not, you know, involved in crime doesn't also mean that they might not lose their life or get hurt because of the violence that exists. I lost my partner who was walking out of a bodega. We met in college. So when we talk about public safety, it has to be embedded in community policing. It's not it's not either or, excuse me. It's and. We need community policing and officers that reflect the community that they serve. When I got on council, one of the first things I do is I passed a resolution, and I got a lot of pushback on it because there was a shooting on 95, and I passed an accountability resolution. I got death threats. Someone posted on social media that, you know, she looked like a gorilla, all types of things. But it was about accountability, right? Holding our police accountable. But also those who are doing what they're supposed to do, ensuring that the tools and resources, they have the tools and resources to serve the community. So it's having officers that reflect the community that they serve, having a crisis response initiative, also investing in our neighborhoods through these youth summer programs and year-round programs, through arts, which is transformative, where our young people can tell their stories, through investing in our rec centers and creating opportunities so people can thrive or start their business or create. But it's not a one-step approach. It has to be a comprehensive approach where there's responding, investment, and also intervening to ensure that all our neighborhoods are safe.